What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright, so we are going to be showcasing probably my newest, most favorite unit in the game. The Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Limit Breaker VEGITO Xeno. I do in fact have this man 100% SA10, Link level 10 across the board. So let's break down what he is and what he does a little bit. So he's a Key 3, 170 to Dragon Ball Heroes, Giant 8 Power, and Fused Fighters, an additional 30% to stats to crossover, raises attack for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy. I'm not going to read his whole passive because I've done it before, but in essence he gives you 30% crit, 30% damage reduction for the first 6 turns from entry. Key 3, 200%, plus an additional 150 when supering, plus an additional 100 and great chance of launching an additional super attack when there's another Giant 8 Power or crossover category ally on the team, or crossover enemy. Chance of performing crit plus 40%, and reduces damage received by 30% when all allies attacking the same turn are Giant 8 or crossover. So literally this whole team I have here really works well with him and allows you to get the max out of this unit. As I said, mine is Link level 10. That's how I built him. 21 levels into attack and 20 into dodge. Did not give him any crit with, as you can see with the, I want to say he has 70% chance to crit for the first 6 turns. I really didn't see a point. And we have his best linking partner on this team as well. So let's jump right in and see where we can go. I can turn the music back on now because we're not in the main menu. I had to turn it off due to the copyright song that's still playing for some reason. Alright, so we have the tech stage, slot 1. I do have the Trunks and My Time Travelers support on just for the heck of it. Why not? Let's see what the additional percentages give us. We're not worried about the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku Vegetas. We have them here just because it fills out the team and it makes it a full crossover team. I'm hoping we actually get to use them a little bit, the Super Saiyan 4 VEGITO, technically, on this first rotation. I didn't take on Hearts because I didn't want to... I wanted to let him take... Yes, this is literally it. I wanted VEGITO to be able to take super attacks because Hearts... in that final state, I don't think I've ever seen the super attack because I finish him too quick. Even though he has a lot of health, he does that countdown attack, and I've never seen his super yet. So I wanted to really showcase the VEGITO taking a super attack from an enemy. That's the main reason of me doing that. I'm taking on this stage because it's the second hardest that we have, and it gives us that option. I wish I would have gotten a little more of this Bardock. He is still 55%. But alright, we do have the best rotation on, well, rotation. It's not my VEGITO, but it'll have to do. He went 14 and 23 and Link level 10, so it's pretty close to mine. Not really a whole lot of difference, so let's just get him Key Spheres really quick for both of these two VEGITOs, and then we'll see what they look like. Expect a VEGITO, this VEGITO showcase coming up soon too, but the thing about his is he's going to be on the same team, almost identical. Maybe a little different because his requirements aren't per crossover category allies. It's just you need to have one. Actually, yes, it is. It's per. Okay, so it'll probably be almost the exact same team you see here. So don't expect much difference. But the VEGITO, turn 1, has over 1 mil attack stat and about 405,000 defense with 70% damage reduction. And yes, we are running the Great Gohan still as well with his 50% damage reduction. Alright, so let's see what he hits turn 1 here with his best linking partner, no support. Well, we do have that 15% support now, so 16.2 million. The highest I've seen a VEGITO hit so far was 19.1, and that was on his first super. 17.0, not terrible at all. Really, really good. I would have liked to have had my VEGITO on rotation, but it's not looking like we're going to make that happen. Oh, there we go, just completely obliterated him right there. Alright, what do we have this rotation? Actually, we're going to keep this rotation as is. And I don't know if I already used this. So I'm going to keep the skill animation off, and we're actually going to activate it. But with not all of his links active, with, what do we have there? 4 links active. He's sitting at 548,000 or 84,000 attack, 338,000 defense. But let's activate this really quick so you guys can see it. There is no voice skill, so I can actually talk over this. For some odd reason, there's no voice acting. I would have been fine if they put the Japanese voice actor on there instead of the English one, but we didn't get anything on global, so 10 million. And what's cool about that is that fully activates his passive. So now he's at 846,000 defense and 1.4 million attack stat pre-super. So that makes him really, really good. I'm hoping if we don't finish him this turn, which will be we'll be lucky if we don't. 14.3, but not all of his links active. Like I said, still over a 10 mil attack stat. 800,000 defense with 70% damage reduction. That's kind of ridiculous for a unit. This man is pretty broken. And as long as you're running him on a team like this, I mean, realistically, you could probably fit him in on a few... Yeah, that's game over right here. Triple super from this man. All 3 of them were crits. Oh, I think this was going to be a crit. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Active skills activated, duh. Yeah, so triple super, triple crit, game over. That's literally it. That, like I said, this Vegito is pretty busted. Yeah, I probably could have taken him into a few more difficult red zones, but the whole point of it wasn't to show you like the most difficult stage. It was just to show you a little bit about the unit and what he can do. Oh, I gotta turn the music back off. There we go. But yeah, that is the Super Saiyan 4 full power limit breaker Vegito Xeno's showcase. He has really low stats, surprisingly, for a 120 unit, for a level 120 TUR lead. I mean, 170 lead, but it's just the way the passive is built on this man. I do not see him aging at all, really, especially on a Giant 8 power with some of the units we just recently got, like the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku LR, the Tech Super Saiyan 4 EZA, the Gohan having the 50% damage reduction, the Fizz Vegito getting his EZA right there, the 2 new Brolys. Like, the Giant 8 power got a really decent buff recently, and that's really going to make this unit stand out and be able to fit on a few more teams. And with the announcement of the Android 21 coming, her being a probable crossover lead, this guy will fit in really well on her team. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we're showcasing either the Fizz Vegito or the new Super Saiyan 3 Crimson Masked Saiyan Rose. See you guys then.